All right, let's talk about Hyderabad's IT scene. It's absolutely exploding, right? But here's the thing. That success, it paints a massive target on your back. In this explainer, we're going to dive into how a cybersecurity audit is way more than just a defense mechanism. It's actually a tool for turning that risk into a huge competitive edge. So let me ask you something straight up. If you're part of Hyderabad's IT world, do you really think of your firm as a target? I mean, a real one? Because, well, the reality is you absolutely are. And we're about to see why.
There's no denying it. Hyderabad is a total powerhouse now, a genuine global IT hub. But all that amazing success, it's kind of a digital double-edged sword, you know? Every time you land a new client, every project you kick off, your digital footprint gets bigger. And frankly, so does your risk.
And this is the part that's so critical to understand. It's your success that makes you so attractive to the bad guys. Seriously. The more valuable your clients, the more data you're responsible for, the bigger that target on your back becomes. It's this strange paradox of growing in today's digital world.
Okay, so let's get down to brass tacks. What are these dangers, really? And I'm not talking about some minor technical glitch here. No, we're talking about these invisible threats that can absolutely derail your company's growth. For good. And the scary part is how common this stuff is. You've got phishing emails trying to trick your best people. You've got ransomware that can literally freeze your entire business. Sometimes it's something as simple as one piece of software that didn't get updated. And poof, that's the open door an attacker needed. And, you know, in a place like Hyderabad, where everyone's connected, a vulnerability in one of your vendors, that can become your five-alarm fire in a heartbeat. So let's talk money for a second. The cost of doing nothing? Well, if you get breached, you're looking at a complete catastrophe. We're talking reputation destroyed, clients walking away, massive regulatory fines, and your business just stopping. Now compare that to being proactive. The cost of an audit is a known quantity, a manageable investment, maybe somewhere between, say, 1.5 to 10 lakh rupees, depending on what you need. When you lay it out like that, the choice is pretty obvious, isn't it? So what's the solution? How do you actually protect yourself from all this? Well, this is where our hero enters the picture, the cybersecurity audit. You can really think of it as the ultimate digital safety net for your company. But what is an audit really? The easiest way to think about it is like a full-body health checkup, but for your company's technology. It's this deep, systematic process to find all the hidden vulnerabilities, make sure you're playing by the rules, and ultimately build up a much stronger defense to protect your data and, just as importantly, your client's trust. Right. And it's not a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. There are different types of audits. You've got network security audits, which look at the big picture of your infrastructure. Then there are application audits, which get right into the nitty-gritty of your software code. Compliance audits are all about making sure you're meeting legal standards. And then there's penetration testing, or pen testing. That's where you basically hire ethical hackers to try and break in, to see how you'd hold up for real. Which one you need? It totally depends on what your business does. Okay, I get it. The word audit can sound, well, a little scary, intimidating. But honestly, it's a super structured, logical process. So let's pull back the curtain and take a look at the playbook. It's not as complex as you might think. So it all follows this clear, logical path. First, you plan things out, figure out what you're even looking at. Then comes the data gathering and scanning part where you actually hunt for the threats. After that, you look at the controls you already have in place. Then you get this really detailed report that tells you exactly what to do. But, and this is key, it doesn't just end there. The most important part is the follow-up, the retesting, to make absolutely sure those problems are gone for good. And you know, a massive piece of this puzzle is compliance. It's not just about trying to stop hackers, it's about being able to prove to your clients and to regulators that you're a trustworthy partner. We're talking about things like India's DPDP Act, or the big one for global clients, ISO 27001, or maybe GDPR if you handle European data. Honestly, in today's market, being able to pass these audits isn't a nice to have. It's table stakes. It's non-negotiable. Okay, and this is my favorite part. This is where the whole story flips from defense to offense, from risk to reward. Because getting through an audit isn't just about ticking a box or paying a bill. It's a strategic power move that can give you a real, tangible edge over your competition. And the results can be, well, kind of staggering. Check this out.
A CRM provider right there in Hyderabad, they committed to the process, and get this, they saw a 90% drop in the security problems found in their audits, year over year. That's not just a statistic, that's a total transformation of their security. And if you want to know what that looks like in the real world, just listen to this. A fintech startup from Hyderabad put it perfectly. They said passing their compliance audits was the key that unlocked a huge round of international funding. See, investors, big enterprise clients, they don't just want to hope you're secure, they need you to prove it. And that audit report, that's your proof.
So it all boils down to this one crucial shift in how you think about it. An audit isn't an expense line on a spreadsheet. It's an investment. It's an investment in trust. It's an investment in your reputation. And ultimately, it's an investment in your ability to go out there and compete with anyone, anywhere in the world.
So I'll leave you with this one final question to think about. Looking at all the risks and looking at the incredible rewards, is your business really, truly prepared to be secure, compliant, and competitive? Because in Hyderabad's IT world today, those three things, they're basically the same thing. They are completely tied